Sorry. This was good. I don't even have an intro. This is good. Hi everyone. It's me, Grant, the movie and TV guy. Welcome to Raising on Popcorn with Grant, everybody. Today we are talking about a movie, movies and TV. That's what we do here, and that movie is The Burial. The Burial. View Drew right on cue. How's it going, buddy? The Burial is directed and co-written by Maggie Betts. She previously directed the film I cannot pronounce that word. The one with Margaret Qualley. Novitiate. Sorry. Which I have not seen. So, this is my introduction to this director, and it's a pretty solid one. So, what is The Burial about? Well, it is based on a 1999 article from The New Yorker, also called The Burial, and it is a legal drama. It's a legal comedy drama centered on Willie E. Gary. He is a lawyer, they even say it in the movie, you'd call him an ambulance chaser, an injuries lawyer, played by, and I think an Oscar caliber turn, by Jamie Foxx, who's killing it this year. Like, wow, what a year for Jamie Foxx between They Clone Tyrone Strays and this. And he is, smooth talking, really, really, sharp, charismatic, funny lawyer, who is so wealthy that he literally has appeared on Lifestyles of the Rich and Famous, the TV show, which they show a clip of recreated in this film. And his services are going to be needed, though, for something a little outside his wheelhouse when Jerry O'Keefe, played by the great Tommy Lee Jones, needs his help. You see, he owns a family business of funeral homes that he makes a deal with the Loewens Group, which is this sort of big conglomerate, who offers to get him out of his hole of debt, essentially, by buying up some of his funeral homes and then squelching on the deal. So now, so basically it's a contractual dispute. It turns out, however, that this seemingly small potatoes case actually has big implications in regard to the David versus Goliath nature of it. And Willie Gary finds himself in over his head when the Loewens Group hires another hotshot attorney played by Journey Smollett, who he finally kind of meets his match. Can they win the case and not only win it, but take the Loewens Group for everything they're worth? It's the little guy versus big business. Let the battle begin. So, The Burial is a very good movie. I really liked it a lot. I think that it's familiar in a lot of ways. I think that it does go through the typical legal drama paces, but I think what elevates this, first off, is a really great script, really solid direction, and I think more than anything else, really likable characters we come to like, and some very unlikable characters we come to hate, played by really terrific actors. Like I said, Journey Smollett, Tommy Lee Jones. We also got people in there. The main antagonist is played by Bill Camp, who's a fine character actor, shows up in a lot of stuff. We also got Alan Ruck, that's right, Cameron from Ferris Bueller's Day Off, as sort of this other counsel that maybe or may not be a little bit racist. We also have in the cast of the film, and infamously, his last film role I was not a big fan of, which was, of course, Elemental, which I'm in the minority on. But Mamadou Athie, I hope I'm saying that name correctly, who's also quite good in this film as this sort of young lawyer who also helps on the case. And the story also has some interesting parallels to the idea of how it relates to the South. This is taking place in Mississippi and in the 90s. And essentially what the movie kind of deals with is the still deep racism that is inherent in the South. This is a case of a black attorney defending a white man, but in this case, he is a guy who actually has tried to give back to the community and sort of help people. He's opened schools, churches, whatever, and has tried to give back to the community, and has even, openly rejected and fought against the Klan years ago during the Civil Rights Movement. And so O'Keefe is sort of the perfect guy, in a strange way, for Willie E. Gary to take on. He mentions early on in the film that he's never had a white client. That's just not what he does. But they do form this sort of friendship, and it's really interesting. But in this case, it's not a white savior narrative because it's a black savior narrative. This is a story of Jamie Foxx's Willie E. Gary helping this, who has nothing to lose, helping this man who has everything to lose. And it's really a neat take on it. It doesn't feel the cliche. It's one of those cases, it's almost like a weird thing. It's like the kind of the way Crazy Rich Asians is to rom-coms, where it takes familiar trappings, but because of this different context, it makes it feel fresh. The characters are well written, it's very funny, the writing is very good. Do I think it's a perfect movie? No. I think that the film, for instance, suffers, I think, a lot in comparison to a very recent legal drama, which was the Caine Mutiny Court Martial, which I think had a lot more bittersweetness to it. It was more about the failings of the legal system, whereas this one is trying to go for the uplift, which I don't necessarily mind so much, but I do think that it does. Some of the edges are sanded off of this for the benefit of the uplift. That being said, that's what keeps me from plussing it, but overall, I highly recommend The Burial. I think this is a really, really, really sharp, really funny, and really powerful drama about this one guy going against the behemoth. And I think it works, and I think it's well done. And I'm going to give The Burial, I'm still going to give it this. Yeah, you see it bang, 5 out of 5 stars for The Burial. I'm not going to go plus on it. It's not going to be on my best of list, my very best of list. Or it'll be a runner-up, I guess. But this is a very good movie. I highly recommend. If you need something to stream, it's streaming on Prime Video, and it's also in select theaters. Definitely check this out. It is a little long, though. I will say this. It's 2 hours 10. Just about 2 hours 10. It doesn't really need to be. But it's very, very, very good. Very sharp. And very wise and very moving. So, 5 out of 5 stars for The Burial. Let's close the book on it. Trailer trash. None. Watch it on Prime Video. Was there shawarma? Yes, there's a very significant little scene during the credits with a cameo. That's very, very cool. So we're sticking around for it. All right. That's it. We will be back. I will be back later tonight on my buddy Cinema Geek's channel for a live Q&A. Come stop by and check us out there. I also will be back tomorrow for a review of the Swedish horror comedy The Conference. We'll have a review of that. Also, next week on Wednesday, we'll have a retro review of Beetlejuice, which is being re-released in theaters for one night in Dolby for its 35th anniversary. Also next weekend, we'll have reviews of Killers of the Flower Moon, The Nightmare Before Christmas, Malibu Horror Story, Old Dads, and possibly some others. Hopefully Dix the Musical. I'm hoping we get Dix the Musical, at least close by. I really want to see that one. That's all coming up. And then also FNAF is coming up soon. So Five Nights at Freddy's. So that's coming up, and that'll all be next time. And until next time, we'll grab the movie and TV guy. I see it all. I'm happy to share it with you. I love you all. I appreciate you all. I love you all. Class is missed. I love you 3000. Be kind to one another. If you like this video, give it a like if you want to. Give it a subscribe if you want to. Give it the bell. I don't know what it does. That's what you're supposed to do, or so I've been told. Leave a comment, even if it's, hey Grant, I like waffles. It really helps out. If you want to find me else, reviews lists, and other fun stuff, you can check me out on letterboxd.com at Raised on Popcorn with Grant. Twitter, I'm at Raise Grant. You can find me on Facebook, Raised on Popcorn with Grant. Instagram, Threads, and TikTok at Raised on Popcorn with Grant. Serialized, I'm all one word, all lowercase, Raised on Popcorn. Check out my podcast, Raised on Popcorn with Grant, the podcast on Spotify and Anchor. Some of you already have, but even if you haven't, take care of yourself, take care of your mental health. It's incredibly important, and I want to know down below, what did you think of The Burial? Did you like the movie? Did you hate the movie? Do you think my opinion's good? Think I'm full of shit? Comment below, let me know. And until we meet again, we're all raised on popcorn. Make mine with extra butter. Catch you guys next time. Take care, everyone. See you around. Bye.